Tonight, 8 VOLTA separatist group arrested. President equips Ghana's youth. Baumia cuts sword for military sports center in Tamale. Holy Trinity Medical Center tackles diabetes. Ghanaian band to perform at global festivals. Sanchofi set to perform alongside Cardi B and Chance the Rapper. And someone may have left a coffee cup in a Game of Thrones shot. Hello there, very good evening to you. We're glad to have you join us. Coming to you from our studios here at Stephen Amate Close in Nima here in Accra. This is The Update with me, Godwin Nambo. And once again, welcome. 8 persons believed to be the leaders of a separatist group in the VOLTA region, Homeland Study Group Foundation, HSGF, have been arrested for plotting to secede. These secessionists, calling their new nation Western Togoland, spanning from VOLTA and parts of Northern and Upper East region, are determined to break away from Ghana. A statement from the police confirming the arrest explained that the 8 were arrested in Ho last Sunday, May 5th, 2019, in the course of a meeting to finalize arrangements to declare independent Western Togoland on 9th May 2019. They were picked up by a joint security team and airlifted in a helicopter to Accra. The statement noted that intelligence agencies have gathered sufficient evidence, including a constitution, national emblem and anthem prepared by these 8 persons and others for their supposed country. Activities of the group also include illegally recruiting and training young people in a militia style for them to form the core of their supposed country's armed forces and police force, the police statement added. According to the police, all people found culpable will be dealt with according to the law, and appeal to the public to volunteer information on the group, its leaders and members. They were charged with 4 others in absentia for treason, felony and conspiracy to commit same. The 3 were later granted bail in a sum of 50,000 Ghana cedis with 2 sureties to be justified. Moving on, President Akufo-Addo has indicated that his government is determined to ensure that Ghana's young people acquire skills that will put them at par with their peers anywhere in the world. According to the president, the 21st century is both a competitive one and the era of science and technology. He said the country needed to educate and equip the youth with the requisite skills to enable them compete in today's world. The president said, and I quote, "Today in Ghana, I am delighted to be able to say that education in the public sector is now free from kindergarten to senior high school with the adoption of my government's free senior high school policy, or free SHS. Investments in Ghana's educational system," he said, "are a key priority for his government, and they have ensured that 1/3 of our nation's budget is dedicated to educating young people." The president was speaking at the inaugural intergenerational dialogue at the Kempinski Hotel in Accra yesterday. He told the gathering that a new standards-based curriculum, which has mathematics, science, reading, writing, and creativity as its core, is being rolled out from kindergarten to class 6 in primary schools this year. The president said the mastery of digital technology by the youth must be the compelling challenge for them if indeed they are to survive in this competitive technological environment. Moving on, Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia has cut sword for work to begin on a multi-purpose sports center for the 6th garrison of the Ghana Armed Forces. The center is being built in Tamale and is the first of 6 projects to be constructed for all 6 garrisons of the Ghana Armed Forces in fulfillment of a pledge by President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in October 2018. Speaking at the sword-cutting ceremony, Dr. Baumia says the edifice would boast, among others, of a FIFA standard-sized football pitch, VIP box, media box, sanitary facilities, and a 400-meter hockey pitch. He stated that it would also boast of an International Association of Athletics Federation standard 8-lane running tracks round the field, a standard-sized lawn-tennis court, a combined volleyball and basketball court, a multi-purpose hall with a gymnasium for indoor games, 2 therapeutic or aromatic gardens and offices. He reiterated that government was committed to sports development and determined to revive Ghana sports at all levels. The need to revive sports in the country, he says, was aimed at helping Ghana to reclaim its past glories and attain relevance in the global sporting fraternity. The project is expected to be completed in 16 months. And now the Holy Trinity Medical Center has engaged health practitioners in Ghana on the need to promote the management of diabetes and diabetic emergencies in the country. Doctors and nurses from various health facilities were assembled by Holy Trinity Medical Center at the Hin Lon Chinese restaurant Laboni in Accra on Friday, May 3, 2019. The meeting, themed Management of Diabetes and Diabetic Emergencies, aimed at providing the platform for medical practitioners to share knowledge on how best to manage the disease that is reportedly becoming a major public health challenge in Ghana. It comes as Ghana grapples with increasing rate of diabetic cases. A total of 518,400 Ghanaians were reported to be living with diabetes as of 2017. Dr. Folikwe Alotianan from the medical department of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital in a presentation says more women were diabetic in Ghana as compared to men, saying most diabetic patients were in the geriatric age group. The worldwide prevalence of diabetes mellitus as of 1985 stood at 30 million. It grew to 285 million in 2010, and it is projected that in 2030, the greatest number of individuals with diabetes will be aged between 45 to 64 years. Changes in lifestyle accompanied by poor dieting has been cited often as one of the main contributory factors for diabetes, especially among young people who are vulnerable to type 1 diabetes. As diabetes is incurable, the need for its management or prevention has become paramount in Ghana and globally. Hence, Holy Trinity Medical Center is leading the way in creating awareness about its management and prevention. Dr. Alotianan urged medical professionals in charge of treating diabetic patients to see the management of the disease as a multidisciplinary issue that should involve patients and other key stakeholders. He called for a formulated plan from doctors in dealing with diabetic patients. He also urged the use of insulin in managing progressive diabetes, saying insulin was the best form of treatment. Now time for some entertainment. Trophy, a Ghanaian band that is doing very great for itself and set to perform at some top festivals around the world this summer, has been announced for 2 major festivals, namely the Roskilde Festival in Denmark and Warmouth Festival in the UK. The lineup for Roskilde Festival includes Cardi B, Skepta, Chance the Rapper, Janelle Monáe, and many others. Trophy is scheduled to perform on July 3rd. The lineup for Warmouth also includes Ziggy Marley, Macy Gray, and Salif Keita. Trophy in Akan mythology is the tale of a precious rare bird. Trophy the band is revered for the clarity of its vision and the transformative beauty and power of its song.
Most people get bloody murdered. They stay that way. Get bloody murdered. They stay that way. Bloody murdered. They stay that way. Bloody murdered. They stay that way.
And in entertainment, a coffee cap on a table in the Great Hall of Winterfell in the fictional, very coffeeless realm of Westeros. Sharp-eyed viewers noticed the anachronism during Sunday night's episode of Game of Thrones, and well, it's going to be a long time before anyone lets this mistake go. Each season 8 episode reportedly cost $15 million to make, so the fact that a grand mocha from Starbucks or whatever passed so many eyes and so many levels of experts and edits is very hilarious. That coffee cap is higher stack levels of sneaky. Twitter is convinced it's a Starbucks cap, but it really could be from anywhere. It's hard to tell. Either way, it's a good day to be Starbucks, right? Imagine scoring some free product placements in the biggest show on television. Maybe that's why the Battle of Winterfell episode was so dark. No time to get rid of all the coffee caps. Without the low lighting, everyone will be able to tell the rampart of Winterfell looked like the aftermath of an 8 a.m. college lecture. News from Winterfell: the latte that appeared in the episode was a mistake, they said Monday on the official Game of Thrones Twitter account. Hashtag Daenerys ordered a herbal tea. And that's it for tonight's edition of The Update. But for more stories, visit our website at dailyguidenetwork.com or on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at The Daily Guide Network. The Update is brought to you by Diamond Cement and powered by Press Express. If you have a delivery need, Press Express will meet it for you. Many thanks for watching. My name is Godwin Nambo. Have a good evening.